Hello, welcome to this very short talk about the Institute of Refrigeration's new STEM kit bag. We're basing our new resources on our fantasticfridges.com website and idea. So you'll see a lot of fridges on our material, gives it a real sense of identity. The reason we're putting all this together, or part of the reason, is because of some of the things that were said at the Institute annual conference last year. Our employers were talking about the issues that I know a lot of companies are facing about recruiting people, getting people interested and involved in refrigeration. Two of the things we took away from that conference that were said. First of all, we can't rely on schools and careers ambassadors to promote our industry. We are the ones who care about it. We have to get out there and do it for ourselves. And then secondly, I challenge you all to make contact with your local school and ask how you can help promote careers in science. So there's a really strong message saying that we need to get out there and talk about our industry and get people interested and involved. So that's why the Institute of Refrigeration President's Fund decided to put some materials together that look fun and interesting to take into schools. We're going to have a kit bag full of resources, and I'll be going through that and how it works and what's involved and how you can get it. We're developing some more content for our Fantastic Fridges website that goes a little bit further into the detail of heat pumps, energy efficiency, how components work. Hopefully that will support those doing the new T levels, or even as a bit of a revision aid for those doing apprenticeship and other courses. And then finally, we're also training some ambassadors through something called STEMazing, who will go away, learn how to do some experiments in the schools and share their learning with the rest of the Institute network. So this is, if you haven't seen it yet, this is our Fantastic Fridges website. We've got two sections, Young Learners and Cooling Science, already up and running. And the new section, the more advanced sections, advanced topics, will be coming later this year. So have a look at the website and see what's on there. It's got lots of really good ideas and exercises, very interactive, lots of games. Here you can see just some of the pages there. We've got careers information, we've got things about apprenticeships. We've got all sorts of activities that help people find out how they can get involved and how refrigeration works. The new section, Advanced Practices or Cooling the Future, will look at energy, green cooling, innovation. We'll be using a lot of videos and walkthroughs of systems. So if you have any material that you think might be useful, we'll be really interested in you sharing it with us. We'll share it with the website as well. So now the fun stuff, talking about the STEM toolkit. Well, the toolkit's going to have some promotional items that you can use to help sort of raise your brand awareness. Some giveaways that you can give out to people, takeaways. They can do a bit of going back to the home and looking things up. And then a couple of demonstration activity kits for you to use with science groups. And all of the content there is linked to our Fantastic Fridges website, which was put together by the IOR Education President's Fund, and the toolkits are also being put together by that fund. First thing is the stand. You'll see a copy of it. Where is it? There, behind me. These are full-size roll-up stands that you can take to put up at exhibitions, and it's something a little bit different. It doesn't just say, oh, refrigeration. It actually looks at a fridge, and we want to get people interested in thinking about how their fridges work. There's a little insulated kit bag, and that's going to have all your stuff in there. So when you turn up your stand and your backpack, you look as though you're really part of a whole initiative. And a t-shirt as well. So there's me wearing the t-shirt, and they've all got this fridge and the logo on there. Also in the team kit, we will have some little magnets. You can see them there that you can give those out. We've got quite a few of those, so you'll be able to give them away to the kids. We've got these little business cards as well. I don't know if you can see that very well, but they're all looking, pretty much got the same idea on your business card. You can give this out and they'll go away hopefully and look at the website afterwards. There's some pictures of the business cards, and also we'll have then the interesting activities, something called a hand boiler, and I'll show you a bit of a demonstration of that later on. So that demonstrates Charles' law, explains the relationship between pressure, temperature and volume. Then we'll have a heat changing mug. I'm sure you've seen these around. You put the hot water in and the magically reveals, in this case, magically reveals one of our fridge diagrams. A Galileo thermometer, which has little things floating in it, which also explains how heat moves through different substances. And we'll have some jigsaw puzzles based on the fridge diagram so that the kids can put the puzzle together, showing where the different components fit. And then finally, we'll have some online word searches and crosswords. We'll also include some in the pack so you can photocopy them or encourage people to do them online with the content linked to the website. And then we'll have some flip card games where they can look at where refrigeration is used and to better understand that. So here is a very sort of quick look through our hand boiler experiment, showing a little bit how this works. So these videos, we're going to have lots of different videos like this put on our YouTube channel eventually over the next few months, which tell you what's in the toolkit and how you can use it. So this is the hand boiler one, and this is me demonstrating how it works. There's some liquid in there, and when you heat it up, warming it up with your hand, it gradually goes up through the tubes. So working against gravity, it will stay there until your hand warms the top, and then it drops back down again. So that's showing how things get sort of are lifted up through the pressure, and then they stay there. And then we've also got another video on here linked into this, which is looking at magnetic motors. So magnetic oil-free compressor principles. So you can see this. And rotating cup here, and it's using magnets to keep it away from the base. And there's a little voiceover that explains it as well. So a couple of experiments that you can, and ideas for experiments, and there's lots of other things. We'll also include, in fact, a book on different types of experiments. that you can do in schools. That's all going to be in the kit bag. The jigsaws we're still working on. A lot of this is still quite draft. It is a preview rather than a launch. So you can go onto our website under the education pages or here, ior.org.uk fantastic puzzles, and play with our puzzles and let us know what you think of them, because we're still drafting and finalising, refining the content. So if you think this sounds interesting, you'd like to get more involved in working with schools, go onto our careers website and you'll find a whole load of stuff on there, some guides about how to sign up for the STEM program, how STEM can help you get your accreditation so you can work in schools. They will also match you with local schools, local careers activities if you put all your details in. So it takes, I was told from someone today, it takes a couple of weeks to get yourself signed and registered. Then you'll be up on there and you can make contact with local schools, and local schools will contact you to talk about careers in engineering. Why promote careers in schools? Well, or science and STEM in schools. We know that there is a lot of a big issue in our industry of getting more people interested, more people signing up for apprenticeship, more skilled engineers. So we want to improve the awareness of careers, not just in engineering, but specifically in refrigeration and air conditioning and heat pumps, of course. We know that members want to share information about what they're doing. That people really enjoy their careers, they enjoy their businesses, and they want to encourage more people to be involved. And whilst there is a lot of stuff out there about engineering in general, there isn't very much about refrigeration. So we wanted to really push the refrigeration science element of it, and at the same time encourage you, anyone interested, to sign up as a STEM ambassador, to get involved in enterprise advisors, and to get involved in STEMazing. So that's really just a quick preview of what's coming out. All of that material that I was showing you is going to be put into a kit bag and sent out to 10 regional locations, and then you'll be able to contact the local person and ask to borrow the kit bag and then take it back when you're finished. Some of the things like the magnets, some of the mugs, and also some of the business cards and things we've got a lot of, so you'll be able to take those away. So even if you don't want to stand in a full kit bag, there will be just some little cards and little things that you can use to promote the campaign. And otherwise, when our material is ready, we will put that on the website and you'll be able to contact the local person every time that you have an opportunity to go and speak to a school. So we do hope that you will sign up for the STEM Ambassador Program. Go on our website and find out how you can do that. And we also hope that you'll use these materials to get the message out. Thanks very much for joining this quick walkthrough, this preview, and we'll let you know when everything is available. Thanks very much. Any queries, just contact us at the